name is Katie Wilson, and I'm the band director here at Riverside Military Academy. Welcome to the Carlos and Sandra Cervantes Theater for the Arts, and welcome to our Hawaii Send-Off concert. The Riverside Military Academy Band and Chorus accepted an invitation last summer to perform the 2014 Pearl Harbor Memorial Parade. The official parade selection committee nominates parade participants for the Pearl Harbor Parade and the opening ceremony. The first nominations are given to units from the 8 states that have battleships in Pearl Harbor named after them. The committee then nominates units from the other 19 states that have battleships named after them elsewhere. There are 4 at-large unit invitations that are then extended to ensembles from remaining states that do not have a battleship representing their state. Riverside received 1 of the 4 unit at-large invitations and will be representing the state of Georgia next week. On December 7th, 2014, the Riverside Military Academy Marching Band and the JROTC Color Guard Unit will march in the Pearl Harbor Memorial Parade beginning at Fort Durussi in Waikiki, Hawaii. The Pearl Harbor Parade attracts approximately 150,000 guests each year and provides a meaningful tribute to our veterans and armed forces throughout the provides a meaningful tribute to our veterans and armed forces through the participation of these performing ensembles, the presence of local, state, and national dignitaries, and other military groups. The piece you're about to hear, Patriotic Medley, was written specifically for Riverside's performance in this parade. Through many generous donations, we were able to commission Mr. Miles Adams, who's here tonight, a retired music educator and arranger in the Northeast Georgia area, to write this piece. We hope you enjoy Patriotic Medley.
welcome to the Cervantes Theater, and thank you so much for attending our Hawaii preview concert tonight. On December 10th, next week in Hawaii, the Riverside Grenadiers Drum and Bugle Corps and JROTC Color Guard Unit will participate in a formal wreath-laying ceremony at the National Cemetery of the Pacific in Honolulu to pay tribute to 4 1950s Riverside alumni that are buried there at that cemetery. Lieutenant Colonel Hathaway is going to come up right now and tell you a little bit more about what's going to happen in this wreath-laying ceremony.
Thank you, Mrs. Brunson. On December 10th, members of the Riverside Corps of Cadets are going to conduct a traditional military wreath-laying ceremony at the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific, located on the island of Oahu. A trip of this nature simply would just not be possible if it were not through the generosity by many of you who have given so much, and for that we want to again extend our gratitude and tell you that we are just truly, truly thankful. The purpose of the wreath-laying ceremony will be to acknowledge and honor 4 previous members of Riverside's Corps of Cadets who served as members of the United States Armed Forces during World War II. Each of these 4 men was first categorized as missing in action and officially declared dead at a later date. Since there are no physical remains for any of these men, they are memorialized at the National Cemetery in Hawaii at a location called the Courts of the Missing. The National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific, often referred to as the Punch Bowl, is located in an extinct volcanic crater and was formed approximately 75,000 to 100,000 years ago. Over the centuries, the crater has had many different uses, to include use as an artillery battery during World War II, when tunnels were dug through the rim of the crater for placement of shore batteries to guard Honolulu Harbor and nearby Pearl Harbor. The National Cemetery of the Pacific was officially opened in 1949 and has been used to inter over 13,000 service members killed during World War II. Please give your attention to this portion of the special musical presentation that will be performed at the wreath-laying ceremony. Summary of the former Riverside cadets that will be honored during our wreath-laying ceremony are the pictures that are laid in front of you and will be read from left to right. The first is Preston Bridges Bellamy, originally from Wellington, North Carolina. He attended Riverside for 1 year, from 1937 to 1938. During his service in the Army Air Force, he rose to the rank of Staff Sergeant and served with the 431st Bomber Squadron, 11th Heavy Bomber Group. Staff Sergeant Bellamy was officially declared dead on 29 May, 1944. The second cadet is Donald Galt Hunsaker from Akron, Ohio. He attended Riverside both his junior and senior years, graduating in 1943. Academy records reveal he was a member of the best drilled company in the Corps and played junior varsity basketball. He was a private first class in the Army Air Force and served as a B-29 tail gunner with the 873rd Bomber Squadron, 489th Very Heavy Bomber Group. He was classified as missing in action after failing to return from a bombing mission over Japan, and officially classified dead on 28 January 1946. The third cadet is William Oliver Kent from Wilmington, North Carolina. He attended Riverside for 1 year, served as a sergeant in Alpha Company, and graduated in 1931. During his service with the Army Air Force, he rose to the rank of Technical Sergeant and served with the 24th Bomber Squadron, 6th Very Heavy Bomber Group. He was officially declared dead on 24 May, 1945. And finally, Alfred Dawson Hattenbach from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Academy records reveal that he was a member of band company and attended Riverside for 4 years, from 1939 to 1943, but withdrew early in 1943 to enlist in the Army Air Force. Private First Class Alfred Hattenbach was officially pronounced dead on 9 September 1944. In honor of these 4 Riverside cadets, this portion of tonight's presentation will conclude with the playing of Echo Taps by Cadet Staff Sergeant Quinton Monroe and Cadet First Sergeant Brandon Taylor. Due to the solemn nature of this portion of the ceremony and out of respect for our Academy's war dead, you're asked to sit silently and to refrain from applauding at the conclusion of the music.
On December 8th, the Riverside Wind Ensemble and Men's Chorus will perform a tribute concert at the USS Missouri in Pearl Harbor. The chorus is going to perform 3 pieces on their own, and then we will conclude tonight's concert with a joint piece with band and chorus, performance of an airman's hymn. As the chorus comes on stage, will you please rise as they sing our national anthem?
And judges, come!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was This is my country, land of my birth. This is my country, grandest on earth. I pledging my allegiance, America the home. For this is my country, to have and to hold. What difference if I hail from north or south, or from the east or west? My heart is filled with love for all of these. I only know I swell with pride deep within my breast. I thrill to see your glory and breathe. This is my country, land of my birth. This is my country, grandest on earth. I pledge my allegiance, America the home. For this is my country, to have and to
piece this evening, An Airman's Hymn, is an original arrangement by Mr. Miles Adams that was made possible by a very generous donation from Mr. Lewis Scruggs. This piece is commissioned in honor of Mr. Scruggs' grandfather, Airman Lewis Lanier Scruggs, who bravely served our country during World War II. Will Mr. Adams and Mr. Scruggs please join me on stage? Once again, thank you all for attending our concert this evening. We are so excited to travel to Hawaii and represent Riverside, the city of Gainesville, and the state of Georgia over the next week. We hope you enjoy An Airman's Hymn.
can't, because this trip has been being prepared for more than a year now. Let's hear it again for the hard work of these boys to get ready for this trip. Come on up, ladies. And how about the hard work of these directors to get these boys going? Countless early morning and lunch rehearsals, and who knows how many extra hours that we're not going to pay you for ever. But we do appreciate it. To the boys, I want you to know that you're setting off to do something that is very difficult, but very good. Next week, you will be the tip of the spear. Your directors have honed your skills and sharpened you. You are ready to go forth and represent Riverside well. Good night.